again. I'm excited. Well, I should be. It's been 8 months in the making, this. Oh, well, 8 months of waiting for it. You'll find out. Rope's outside the truck door. That's it. You'll find out in a minute what it is. Most of us have things in our life that we dream about doing, and often we can't do them. Well, there was something that I really dreamed about in my life and doing earlier on this year, and I got to do it. And right now we're going back to visit the scene of the crime. I'm just going through someone's property up here, so I've got to be a bit quiet because I'm not really supposed to be here, but it's the only place to access it, so I'm sure they wouldn't mind. But well, it's virtually a straight, sheer drop, the cliff. There's not really any other way to get down there than just go straight over the edge with a rope. Good old bow line. That's what we want. This is a better place to get down. Don't want us any dirt coming down on top of me. Oh, not too hard. Shit, that ground's gone there too. Look at this. It's all just gone. All these. This is used to be a track here once, and it's all been washed out. Holy shit. It's completely gone. I might not have enough rope to get down the rest of it. Might be as far as I'm going to go. Maybe I need to go that side and go underneath it. It's a whole tree's come down. That's what's happened. Shit. Holy shit. Well, I'm not going to get lost going back up because I've got my rope. Holy shit. This whole tree's gone. That's why there's no track here anymore. This massive big tree's come down the flood. Look at it. Shit. Oh. Wow. That's a big tree. A lot of firewood no one's ever going to have there. Huh, here's the end of my rope. Oh, I didn't quite get enough to go down this last bit. Shit. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I'll be right. That's it there. Doesn't look that steep, but let's make sure it's not rotten. I could probably still stay on this. I slept in this 7 nights. Shit, it's doing pretty good. I'm stoked to see my hut, the roof is still up. The bed, here's the bed I made. The mattress, there's my pillow. Wow. I can stay on this still. I'm going to come back and do another mission here. Definitely coming back to do another mission here. Some of my walls, the punga's gone a wee bit, but yep, 8 months it's been standing here, and Wow, this is actually really cool to be here. I had such an incredible adventure down here, and I ended up in hospital twice after by the time I got back with total exhaustion and more, but it was worth it. Fuck yeah, it was worth it. I built this just using stone tools, and it was hard work, and I will never do that again. Okay, never say never, but it was incredibly challenging. Incredibly challenging. Some of the bits of wood I got off the beach were already cut with stuff, which I found, like these bits here. You can see there's some of the wood. I don't know where it is, but there was some bits I found I got from the beach, and I got them by walking all the way right down here. I'll turn around, show you this path here, and go and actually probably can show you better through here. I ate blackberries down here. There was wood ear mushroom growing, although I didn't film that. There was Cape gooseberry. There's the sea down there, and I dragged that wood all the way up. Look at all these passion fruit growing around. It's a great place for a hut, really is. And it was one of those sort of ideas, come down and see how I go. The first 2 times I failed. First time I got really bad wasp stings, and the second time I got rained out completely before I even got a chance to settle in, and the third time I just went for it, and I went hard out. It's crazy to see that it's crazy to see that this has all been washed away. There's a great big tree just come flying down. It's just missed my hut. I am going to be doing this again. Anyway, this is where I did it, and all the pampas grows over there for the roof. You can see this pampas just all through there. I cut all that there with argillite, and I built a Kontiki raft out of flaxwood, and I used all flax for rope. I used a bone for a gouge to catch a fish on. Everything I did was primitive. I used nothing steel at all, and caught 2 fish. The second one, the bloody GoPro was on, and I thought it was off, and when I switched it on, I actually turned it off, so I missed out that important part. But I had a tiny wee snippet of it, because when I switched it off, you could see me pull it up. Now, that really, as a video maker, really gutted me, because it was such a hard thing to do and to achieve, and I didn't capture that. I was kicking myself, like beat myself up. A piece of this roof fell down on my head. This bit here's actually come down for some reason. I don't know why. A piece of roof came down my head, and I got got a scar there, but that was the only injury. I went to sea on a boat that I made all out of this stuff here. This stuff. Make sure nothing else on my head. This stuff here, flaxwood. I tied it together, and I went to sea in it. I went to sea quite a number of times, and that was pretty exciting. Anyway, this is my hut, and I'm back at it, and I'm excited to see it's still actually standing. It's actually stood a big storm. Not a nail in it. All with flax and just wood that's actually, like, it's hard to show you how it's held together, really. Some of the corners are like this, where I've got just wood sitting on V's like that, and other ones I've got, I'll show you this one here. I don't know if I can, it's all covered in flax. You see the underneath there, you can see the wood poking through the top there. There's a hole in that wood, and it's all cut out. That's the roof. Look, here's one of my tools. Bit of slate, just a sharp bit of slate for cutting stuff. I took my main tools back home because they were precious to me. They were a greenstone chisel and 2 argillite chisels. Oh, there might be a bit of argillite I've left behind there. It is too. That's a cutting knife, actually, argillite. See that there? It's for cutting there. It's a little knife that there. I'd left that behind. I've got a few wee tools down here still that just hidden down here. Well, we're going to keep those here because my goal is to come back here again and to rebuild it, tidy it up a little bit, secure it, make it stronger, and do another mission and stay here again, because you can stay in this. I could sleep in it tonight. The thatching on the roof amazes me, because this is Pampas after, this is what Pampas looks like after 8 months. You can see it. And all I have to do is cut a whole lot more and make a fresh roof. What hasn't worked is this here. It's sort of fallen to bits a bit. This was a cabbage tree. So, and this has fallen to bits too. And I put a lot of work into this, but I can use these panels for something. I split each one and I could maybe use them for something. I'm not sure. Right, well, we'll climb back up the bank. Just want to show you guys that. I'm pretty stoked to come back and have the old hut here and find you still standing after all that time. It's got me on a bit of a buzz. I can't wait to get out and do something like this again. The roof still intact. Still, yeah. I always wonder what was going on with it. Now we know. Like a little bloody boy with his new hut. She's still standing. I'm quite stunned actually. I really am. Oh, we'll head back up the hill. This is such a buzz. Such a buzz, really. Going up's going to be a little bit more harder than coming down, I think. It will be sweet. Man, so many good memories in that there. A lot of good memories. That was a really, really cool time in my life. It's something I had to tick off my bucket list. Hey guys, that's my video on my primitive hut. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. It's had over 500,000 views in the last 4 weeks and still climbing pretty quick. It was a hell of a challenge for me. I'm going to do it again. I'm fitter and stronger. I've been rehabilitating now for quite a while. Every day I'm walking X amount of kilometres and doing so much yoga, a little bit of martial arts and a little bit of weights, and a lot of stuff up here and this bit of jelly between my ears to focus and picture what the next mission will be. I'm not sure if I'm going to build a hut down there again or build a new one. Building huts, the easy bit, but the hard bit's making something that goes to sea, and that'll be the challenge. Be good, can't be good, be careful, and check out that video if you haven't already. You'll enjoy it. See you later.